Do you spend all your money on your skateboard addiction? Comment down below, let me know. What's up, Shredders, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're once again ripping around the curb spot. I'm going through my midlife skateboarding crisis, and this is how I'm coping. Let's get right into it. Alright, so I'm going to be honest here. This 9-inch egg feels like a cruiser. It feels really good, and it turns really well, but I'm just not inspired to do any tricks. And this is the 825, the primitive. This is the board that I got hurt on. I don't know, I think it's from maybe riding the 9-inch, but I'll be honest, it feels really small. But it still feels good. And, you know, maybe it could be kind of like a trick board, to where you take the smaller board and you learn any kind of flip trick and then bring it to a regular board. So if I have it around for that, then that's cool too. This one though, this one is sick. This one turns the best, and it totally inspires me to do tricks again. It just feels the best out of all three. I mean, I was cruising off the curb cut and actually did an ollie when I was just trying to do a floater. I hit my tail, I ollied. I was going fast and I landed smooth and it felt solid. Dude, it felt so good, but I'm not ready for that yet. But I felt ready to try some tricks. And that was first tee. I was super psyched on that one. I was like, I couldn't believe it just happened. And then, you know, little Ray Barbie influence. And the shove it too. I mean, I don't know how long it's been since I've done a shove it. And this, no comply shove it. That is the first time that trick has ever flipped on me in my life. I could have been innovative and done a no comply hard flip, I guess. I don't know, seems kind of whack. The very first no comply that I ever learned was on a curbstone that one of the guys in the neighborhood, Dave, had in his side yard. It was the kind where you plant your foot on top and you pop it over with your other foot over the curbstone. And the first person I saw do without the curbstone was Ray Barbie. And I never looked back. Yeah, so took a legit fall and was totally cool. Have all my underclothes pads on, and dude, they're a lifesaver, I'm telling you. Hit my hand, but with the wrist guard, man, I didn't feel anything. My elbow also. So, highly recommend hooking yourself up. And that's just if you want to like skate for a long time and not get hurt on the little things all the time. Because man, it gets annoying. The little aches and pains all the time. If you can avoid that. Dude, this used to be the easiest one. Yeah, because this trick was the easiest back in the day. And now I'm like, this was even easier for me than the 180 no comply. And I probably should have just done that first instead, but I got stuck on this and I was not gonna let it get the best of me. So man, that smacked my knee, had the knee pad, was totally fine. Boom, that got my groin, got my little pad on there too, so it's unbelievable, dude. Like, these pads are like saving me. Shinners all day, but with my shin pads, no problem at all. And there it is. No comply shove it. Pretty good, dude.
She had always known that bears lived in the forest, and now she had found their house.
So you've heard of Goldilocks and the Three Bears? Well, this is more like Oldielocks and the Three Boards. But this, my friends, is a true story. I had 3 different boards I took out.
The big chair of the Papa Bear, the middle-sized chair of the Mama Bear, the wee little chair of the Baby Bear.
I'd gotten the egg board off some nostalgia of some of the 90s shapes coming back, and I rode it for a long time. I was hurt, I couldn't do anything, and I was just cruising. And man, it's fun. You look down on it, looks like a skimboard kind of, and it just brings me back. And you know, I loved it for that, but it just doesn't inspire me to do tricks. Plain and simple, straight up. But it's a great board. I might put on some softer wheels and it becomes a cruiser board, and that's awesome as well. Now the 825, you know, that was great when I left off, but I think after riding the 9 for over a year and a half, the 825, it just became too small because, I mean, it's noticeably small. When I ride it now, like I can feel the wheelbase, I can feel how, narrow it is compared to everything else that I have, and it still feels good. It feels solid. The trucks were so tight, I didn't even realize. And when I rode the other trucks, I was like, holy cow, I was riding these things tight. But it's really stable, so I would think it'd be a cool board to, flip around, throw around, kind of get familiar with like newer flip tricks. And yeah, that's kind of the verdict there. So I'm gonna keep both boards, obviously. I'm not doing anything, just adding to the collection. My skateboard addiction. Let's be real, that's what this really is. If something similar is going on with you, let me know down in the comments. Now the star of the show, and this one I just got because I had 149s, and this is the mini logo. This thing has been awesome, like 8.5, so it's a quarter an inch bigger than when I was riding before. And I gotta tell you, I can tell the difference because it's a longer wheelbase as well. And off camera, I put everything away. I was just messing around and I did 3 ollies. The first one was okay, the second one was pretty good, and the third one sucked up right to my back foot. I mean, did a little kind of levitation float and landed so solid, and I was like, I'm back, baby. I was so stoked, and I went up and did some backside 50 stalls, and I grinded a little bit and came off, just kind of like scraper to axle stall and come off. And I was like, holy cow. I ended it because, I wanted to, film some more stuff another day. My girl had some amazing advice. She said, leave and stop your session on a good note instead of going for the last thing and going for gusto. Because honestly, those are some of the times when I get hurt. If I have a good session and I'm feeling good, I'm going to leave it at that. Because sometimes, that's what happened the last time when I got hurt. Everything was cool, we were about ready to leave, and I just rushed it, and bam, there you go. Being able to skate again, and not just skate, because I've been cruising, but to be able to do tricks again has been my dream in recovery for so long. And all the physical therapy and everything that I've had to endure, I did it to myself, I know that, but I know I can taste it, I can feel it. The lights at the end of the tunnel. I'm doing ollies. I'm back. Everything's feeling good, and I'm just so excited. And I've been changing the way I'm eating. I get up early. I have my routine. I do my stretching, and the whole time I'm holding in my mind that I'm gonna be skateboarding again. And I'm gonna be doing all the things I want to do again. Like riding the BMX bike was really difficult. Near impossible with my hurt shoulder. But now, I'm going to dust it off, air up the tires, and I'm going to get some because that thing is fun as hell. And if you have a BMX bike, holler at me in the comments. I've got a Big Ripper. It's a 29-incher. Love it. So sick, man. I always wanted a PK Ripper when I was a youngster. And I saw this. Boom, I had to go for it. I remember the moment when the switch flipped for me and I wanted to try tricks. I was motivated again. It was riding the 149, the 8.5. It was just feeling so good and turning so well. It just felt amazing. And man, I can't tell you how exciting that felt to, do my straight 3, the 43 shifty, the no comply shifty. And then I did like the Ray Barbie shuffle, what I call it. And then I went right into the power shove it. So I'm feeling really hopeful about skateboarding again, and it's making me really happy. And I'm going to be posting more skateboarding, getting out there as much as I can. It's fall. It started to rain, so we got a little bit of rain now, and that's going to be the nature of it. So we're going to get out next time when we can. Gonna work on some more things, and I do have some more boards to try out. I'm not quite out of the woods on my midlife skateboarding crisis. I think I found a board that is going to be really suited for me. I do want to try the next quarter size up, maybe 8.75, something to that effect. I wouldn't mind having like maybe a twin tip if that's possible, but I'm still open to trying the one more size up just to see if maybe that feels even better. And who knows, maybe I'll switch all these bushings to the trucks that I have in the 149s, the opposing top bushings with no bottom washer. Because man, I'm telling you, it's a little loosey-goosey, but the turning is like next level. I'm gonna take it slow. I'm gonna stay within my limits, and I'm just gonna push them incrementally. And that's just the best that I can do. And it's probably the best that we can all do. And just stay as safe as we possibly can. I know that sounds kind of weird when talking about skateboarding, but I got taken out for over a year and a half, friends, and it sucked ass. And I wouldn't want that to happen to my worst enemy, because I never, ever want to revisit that again. And I'm going to mitigate that as much as I can by wearing safety gear, you know, taking precautions, eating well, being strong, being fit. You know, I got to lose some weight, which I'm coming in a lot less weight than I did when I first started back up again 2 years ago. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like this is the time, and I'm going to pick it back up right where I left off. It's always awesome sitting here in my office talking to you guys, and I really appreciate you tuning in. And until next time, keep shredding, and we'll see you again soon. 'Cause I got a fresh rhythm, y'all.